Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today I will be looking at a David Bowie album, The Man Who Sold the World, released in 1970. Now I am a huge David Bowie fan, but my fandom starts with Hunky Dory and it ends with Lodger. And I've heard some good things about this album, it just hasn't really come up on my radar to give it a shot. I don't know why, but since I'm doing this, I thought, oh, this would be a great album to tackle. It's from an artist that I love. It's something that's fully a first reaction. I don't know any of the songs on this. And it's going to be cool to see what he is like just before Hunky Dory, which is an album that I adore and is maybe my favorite Bowie album. So yeah, let's jump into this with track 1, The Width of a Circle. This is very American electric guitar.
All the roads were straight and narrow, and the roads were small and yellow, and the rumor spread that I was aging fast. Hello, and I say hello, and they ask why not, and I reply not below. So we asked the simple black bird, who is happy as can be. Well, he laughed insane and quipped Khalil Gibran. And I cried for all the others till the day was nearly through, where I realized that God's a young man too.
That's a very niche-y kind of lyric. Not too long of a solo, I appreciate
Oh,
that.
it said so long and a wave bye-bye, and it smashed my soul and traded my mind. Got laid by a young bordello who was vaguely half asleep.
I really like the bass in this. Bring it down, bring it down. I appreciate that. Especially with a song that's so long, you definitely just can't hit the same note the whole time. It's gotta fluctuate and change. We've really slowed it down. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, you gotta do something vocally right there. Because some of that drives me nuts. It's like the same thing for too long. You have to add elements to it. It can't just be a guitar solo for 3 minutes, you know.
They showed me the leather bound round his hips. My knees were shaking, my cheeks aflame. He said, "You'll never go down to the gods again." He struck the ground, the cabin appeared, and I smelled the burning.
It's so weird, because it's David,
Crashed the thousand
but
yards
it's
below.
not the David I know.
Do it again, do it again.
But it's clearly him. Yeah, it's weird.
Funny swayed above.
To give the song credit, there's a lot of parts to it. There's no hook or chorus, but it changes enough. Yeah, okay. that was track 1, The Width of a Circle. Now, for someone who is a longer song hater, I think the most you can do in an epic song is around 7 minutes. This goes above that at 8:07, and my feeling, that makes sense. I think the last minute was kind of whatever. No chorus, no hooks, but it has a cool vibe. It's weird that Bowie's making kind of a rocker in a very American sense because, I mean, sure, he can rock, but it's very British. Ziggy Stardust is so British, and it's so weird. Bowie does Americana. So, yeah, different. Definitely his attempt of an epic. I wouldn't say it's an epic, but it's definitely something cool. And my viewpoint on opening tracks is either have like a banger single or like something different and cool that allows you to understand what the album's gonna be. So even if this wouldn't be my favorite song, I appreciate that. I fully get what I'm going to be getting from this artist who at this point is relatively a nobody. So I appreciate that. I like it for track 1. I'm also interested because it's the longest song on the album, and track 2 is the second longest. So I want to see how this album plays out on the whole. And yeah, I think that's pretty much what I have to say about The Width of a Circle. Solid track, not a lot of, standout memories, but it was just cool and a good vibe, and I enjoyed it a lot. So we will be jumping into track 2, All the Madmen. See, this opening guitar feels more like future David Bowie.
Day after day, they send my friends away.
I like where he sits tonally in this a lot.
To the far side of town, where the thin men stalk the streets, while the signs stay underground. So I tell them that I can fly, I will scream, I will break my arm, I will do me harm. Here I stand, foot in hand, talking to my wall. I'm not quite right at all. Am I?
Am I?
Don't set me free. I'm as heavy as can be. Just my librium and me. Madmen.
He's not Ziggy levels. This could be a hunky dory track.
Same as me. Where can the horizon lie when a nation hides its organic minds
See,
in a cellar?
I like
Dark and grey.
this dumb stuff.
Very dim.
I feel like it's not for everybody, but I really enjoy that little part.
Day
cool.
after
Something
day,
different.
they take some brain away, then turn my face around, and the libido split on me.
I still don't think this one has a hook, but it's got something to it,
With all the madmen, that there is when the sad men roam free.
Like, obviously there is an attempt at a chorus.
And I'd rather play
I just wouldn't say it's quite there.
with all the madmen.
But it's cool. It's definitely cool. I like it.
They're all the same as me.
I feel like we're just gonna be fading out. Once the claps come in, you're just fading out. Everyone knows that. that was track 2, All the Madmen. And now this, I relate to this Bowie. I get this Bowie. This is closer to the Bowie that I know best. It felt more British on this one. Like the other one seemed almost like a cover of an American song. This has this inherent Britishness to it, even with the fat guitars. It doesn't feel so like Americana blues rock. It's got its own little twang to it, and I think it suits David's voice so much more. Like right away, I was like, oh, the tone that he's hitting the song, this is in his wheelhouse. You know what I mean? Like he's in his bag right now. It doesn't feel off at all. It feels what I want from David Bowie. So definitely one I like more, even if the chorus like melodically isn't that fantastic. There is a chorus there, and you recognize it, and you go, oh, that's the chorus, and I appreciate that. And I think at 5 minutes and 43 seconds, he did a lot of cool stuff with it. Didn't feel too long. I know at the outro I was kind of doing like the hands thing, but that an outro is cool. So I it didn't take away from that. It's a good length for the song. That is the second longest song on the album, so everything will be kind of more in my wheelhouse as we go along. But still a great track, a lot of fun. Liked it more than track 1, and I'm excited to jump into track 3, Black Country Rock. There it is.
Pack us up and rest up here on Black Country Rock.
Okay.
You never know, you might find it here on Black Country Rock.
See, my big fear with this one is that it's like generic pub rock, you know, blues rock kind of stuff.
You never know, you might find it here on Black Country Rock. Some say the view is crazy.
Good change.
You may adopt another point of view. You never know, you might find it here on Black Country Rock. Pack us up and rest up here on Black Country Rock. Never know, you might find it here on Black Country Rock. The view is crazy,
Okay,
but you
just back to the A part. That was a cool little inflection. My favorite part of the song. That was so stupid, I loved it. And that was track 3, Black Country Rock. Now, my personal taste, I don't really like that like blues guitar that you see on a pub, you know, in your local town. So for me, the A side, it wasn't as bad as, you know, some of it can get. I think his personality still shines through, but for me, the B part of the song was a lot better than the A part. That had a bit more of the Britishness. Like the A side, the A part is like, this is American stuff, and then the B side is more, okay, this is a bit more British. It has a bit more sway to it, which I definitely prefer, you know, as you might have understood so far in this reaction. So it's okay. It wouldn't make like my good song playlist. I wouldn't have that much interest in returning to it. But within the album, I think it's cool that he had the kind of the epic first, the British one, and then the rock one. And now After All is going to be closing that side. And I'm hoping that it has a bit more British influence rather than another Americana song. And that is how he's going to finish off side A. So let's jump into that with track 4, After All.
Please tread them gently they don't like to fall.
God damn, do I know music, dude. I knew it wouldn't be another American song.
We're all very small. We're painting our faces.
He's kind of doing like, that's like Lodger stuff.
in thoughts from the sky.
Those like background vocals, they remind me of Lodger.
Paradise. So hold on to nothing and do what
This is definitely the
makes you
coolest song for me thus far. I don't know if it's the best, but it's the coolest.
Some people are marching together, and some on their own, quite alone. Others are running, the smaller ones crawl, but some sit in silence. They're just older children, that's all.
I also like the slow motion drum.
I sing with impertinence, shading impermanent chords with my words. I've borrowed your time, and I'm sorry I called, but the thought just occurred. We're nobody's children. Live till your rebirth and do.
I wouldn't even mind if you like picked it up at the end of this and like made it super rocky. I think that'd be a cool outro.
Forget all I've said.
Because it lulls you, you know, this is a great lulling song. If they hit it just, you know, boom, intensity, I would be down for that. Great way to finish off the side. Excellent album construction. All right, that's it. And that was track 4, After All. And guys, that's how you do it, all right? You got the epic song first. You have a cool song that you like, you know, it's solid. The most generic song, and then you finish off your side real strong. That was a great song. That's definitely like on a good playlist for me. I would listen to that again. So far, that's the highlight and excellently placed. And from my nerd brain of how you set up an album, and even not just 1 through 9, 1 through 4, and then 5 through 9, I think that couldn't have been done better. You get me with the epic, British song, generic, best song. And I'm excited to see how we do when we flip over on the next side, because I assume it's going to be another rockin' one, especially with the title. But yeah, how do I feel about this side? Solid. I wouldn't consider it to be like a hunky-dory level so far. I mean, I'm just listening to the first time, so it's kind of unfair because I have nostalgia for that album. But cool. It's definitely better than I thought it was going to be, and it's definitely still more Bowie than I thought it was going to be. So it's a cool listen, and I'm enjoying this quite a bit. So to do that, we have to flip the side over. So we're side A, so we flip the side B with track 5, Running Gun Blues. This is cool.
I count the corpses on my left. I find I'm not so tidy.
Maybe not.
So I better get away, better make it today. I've cut 23 down since Friday.
It's catchy. The guitar is the best part.
I slashed them cold, I killed them dead. I broke the goose, I cracked their heads. I bumped them out from under their beds. But now I've got the running gun blues.
Okay, I don't know if this is good. This is cool. So I can appreciate that, at least.
I'll slip out again tonight, 'cause they haven't taken back
It's
my
definitely the
right.
quirkiest song we've gotten.
Promote oblivion. Now I've got the burning gun blues.
Yeah, I mess with this. I like this. This is good. I think his melody just didn't work when it was just the acoustic. Like, there was so much space, and he sounded so off. But when it's everything, yeah, it works. Definitely works. It's so stupid. It really is. And I mean that in the best way possible.
Now I've got the burning gun blues.
And that was track 5, the first track of side B, Running Gun Blues. I like this. I wouldn't sit and put it on and I would forget about it. And then I'd be like, oh, this song is so quirky. Like, I would be excited to listen to this like 7 years down the line when I totally forgot about it. It's definitely not something I would just kind of sit and listen to, but it's really cool. It's a lot of fun. It's just quirky. It's a cute song. And I appreciate it for that. I wonder what you guys would say, like Bowie fans. Are you guys a fan of this one? Because I do really like it, even though if I don't know if it's good. I couldn't tell you. But it was enjoyable. And something that I will forget about, but then when I remember, I'll be like, oh, how could I forget about this song? So that was track 5. It was a good time. We will be doing track 6, Savior Machine. Bit of psychedelicness to it. Oh, maybe not. It's just very distorted, chunky guitars.
Answer was law.
It's so weird.
Its logic stopped war. Gave them food, how they adored, till it cried in its boredom. Please don't believe in me. Please disagree with me. You are.
Cool little guitar change. I like the shift there. He always does find a way to make, everything a little
Don't
interesting.
let me stay, don't let me stay. My logic says burn, so send me away. Your minds are too green, I despise all I've seen. You can't stake your lives on a savior machine.
Yeah, this one's not doing it for me. It never got me in. It continues momentum. I'll give them that. But it's literally just 2 parts, the same thing, and nothing is really that interesting. All right. And that was track 6, Savior Machine. That song never got me. There wasn't particularly anything that stood out at all. I like that one little part with like that little weird instrumental kind of that was mono, like right down the middle. I thought that was cool, but I mean, at 4 minutes and 27 seconds, if that's kind of the highlight, that would probably qualify for me as not really a great song. So yeah, definitely my least favorite song on the album so far. But let's jump into track 7, She Shook Me Cold. Yeah, on that title, this is very much a Led Zeppelin title. So of course it's going to be the biggest, boom, boom. Something about it that's just weird. It doesn't do it for me. This like super Americana thing. I'll give them credit. This is their first like face melting solo he's done all album. So I actually kind of appreciate this because there has been a lack of that. Once again, I'm normally not a big solo guy, but this is really the first one, so we're 7 tracks in. I'll save it for the outro. And that was track 7, She Shook Me Cold. And I was just about to say at the end of this song, even though this is not for me, I don't particularly like it. What I do enjoy and kind of makes me laugh is that like blues song, generic blues song. There's no way this could be a cover. This is clearly like a David Bowie written style song. It's so not in the style, like it's an attempt maybe. I don't really know what he's trying to do. I assume he's trying to be like, I'm gonna make this blues rock song, but it's so quirky and it's so what is this that it becomes like a cool thing and something that I enjoy. I wouldn't listen to it again in saying that, but for that listen, by the end I was like, yeah, this is really like neurotic, weird, and there's no way this could just be like a cover of, someone from the past. This is very much an original. And it's an original that I didn't really love, but I am excited to jump into track 8 because it is the title track. We've had 2 kind of stinkers, and I think he can get me back on this one. So let's jump into it with track 8, The Man Who Sold the World. There we go. This is more. It just has a bit more life to it.
We spoke of was and when, although I wasn't there. Oh no, not me. I never lost control. Your face took place.
I do love the nice. Good hook.
I gazed a gazeless stare at all the millions here. We must have died alone a long, long time ago.
This is easily the most mature song he has written on this whole entire album. I'm surprised I've never heard this. Yeah, this is definitely something that's like I'm gonna be listening to. It's a great song, and not just for like this album. This is like a great song. It's also gotta have that 40-second outro, of course. He loves it on this album. None of the songs just stop. Let's just kind of fade out gradually, you know. And that was track 8. The Man Who Sold the World, the title track, the best track, the most mature David has sounded. It's there, it works. It's the obvious pick to be the title track. It's the obvious pick to be the single. I know if you love this album, this is the most basic answer because you're like, oh, that's the one you like. And I get it. I'm the same way with some albums, but for me, it's like, yeah, this is head and shoulders above everything else, and it just works. It's good enough to match up with like a song that's on Low. I'm not saying it sounds like Low. I'm just saying it's there. This is the most fully realized song he has written to this point. I don't know. I can't say that because I don't make a habit of like listening to, you know, older David Bowie albums. But like this is way better than Space Oddity. Like Space Oddity is a gimmick song. This is actually just like a fantastic song. I'm gonna definitely check where it charted after, because everyone says Hunky Dory is kind of his coming out party and people recognizing him. But this was really good. Yeah, so I just checked, not released as a single and went relatively unnoticed, which is a shame because it's a great song, and I'm glad that he brought it out later as a B-side because it deserves that credit. So, good on you, David. Great job. And that will be leading into the last track on the album, track 9, The Supermen. It's like the George of the Jungle drums. See, I like this because this has more of an epic sound, like track 1
When
had.
all the world was very young, a mountain magic, a heavy hum.
Even though it has those like fat guitars, it's not just a blues kind of song.
And gloomy browed with silver bear, their tragic endless lives could give nor sigh in solemn perverse serenity. Life aroused into one for them. So softly, a super hard cry.
Like it's okay, but at 8 minutes I would,
No
oh my
pain,
god.
no joy, no power to
Be
fight.
awful.
Colossal strength, the grasp of fate. Where sad-eyed mermen tossed in slumbers. Nightmare dreams, no mortal mind could hold. A man would tear his brother's flesh. A chance to die, a turn to know. Sound softly, a super hard
That had a lot of spunk to it. I like that one. And that was track 9, and the final track, the Supermen. It was a quick listen. I didn't really notice anything, but it was solid. It was an okay outro to the album. Definitely better than track 6 and 7. And yeah, I just appreciated that one. That was a nice number because you didn't want to finish off the album with The Man Who Sold the World. So I get just having that one more track. It is one of the better songs. It's one of the better of the rock songs. So I think it kind of just lets you finish off the album, and it accomplishes its job of let's wind this down and say goodbye for this one until we get to Hunky Dory. So it's a solid track. I thought it was cool. Not a whole lot to talk about, but okay. And there you have it, guys. That was 1970, David Bowie, the man who sold the world, clocking in at 40 minutes and 29 seconds. I think it is a solid effort. I can see what we're going to get. I appreciate that even though there was some kind of just blues rock songs, he does add stuff, and there's a lot of quirk to it with instrumentation or his choices of melody, which I really respect. And if you love this album, I can see why you do. It's not something that I would go back and listen to a whole bunch. I appreciate it. It definitely has its merit. I just don't think it's a banger for me. I love The Man Who Sold the World as a track. I know, very basic choice of me. I think Running Gun Blues, when I finished side B, I enjoy Running Gun Blues a lot more than I did. And I think I actually would just put it on like a good songs playlist and listen to it. Because I think it's funny, it's cute, it's enjoyable. So those two tracks, After All. So we'll go Man Who Sold the World, After All is my second favorite. And then all the Madmen and Running Gun Blues would be like kind of tied for third. And those are the ones that I really gravitate to and enjoyed the most. I think it's a solid effort. It's definitely not a bad album. I'm 100% saying it's not a bad album. There's a lot to it. It just wouldn't be my first choice. But still enjoyable, and I'm so glad that I checked it out because, once again, in my whole life, it's been Hunky Dory to Lodger. That's when I cut it off. So it was cool to see something different from an artist I love, and the difference and yet the similarities. And it's like, oh, I recognize this as a fan in this style of music that I haven't heard from him. So it was really cathartic for me to listen to this and do it this way. I really enjoyed it. So I would say this is a good choice for an album for me. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe I'll do more David stuff in the future. If you enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Appreciate it. That was The Man Who Sold the World, 1970, and I had a great time. All right, I'll see you guys later.